The betrayal I never expected. I never thought I'd find myself in this situation. I believed in our love, in our vows, in the family we built together. But now I'm sitting here, staring at the pieces of my life that she shattered, trying to understand how it all fell apart. My wife 31F and I 28M have been together for nearly 8 years, married for 3. We have a 3-year-old son and a newborn daughter. Our marriage, at least from my perspective, was strong. We were best friends. We communicated openly. We had an active and fulfilling love life. We were a team, or so I thought. It all started with a gut feeling, one I pushed aside over and over, convincing myself that I was being paranoid. But one night I picked up her phone to use it for our son, and a message caught my eye. A simple, "I miss you," but not from me, not from a man, from a woman. I confronted her immediately, and at first she dismissed it, saying it was just a friend. But I couldn't shake the feeling, and when I checked her deleted messages, I found more. Hidden conversations, secret meetings, declarations of love. My wife, the mother of my children, had been having an affair with another woman. She confessed after I pushed further. It had started as a friendship, one she claimed was innocent at first, but as time went on, it turned into something more. She told me she felt things she hadn't felt before, that it was confusing for her, that she never meant to hurt me. But those words meant nothing when faced with the reality of what she had done. She had lied to me, to our family while I was at home taking care of our children, trusting her completely. She begged me to understand, to forgive her, to believe that she still loved me and our family. But how can I? How can I move past this when every time I close my eyes, I see the betrayal? I see the texts, the smiles and the pictures she thought I'd never find. I don't know what to do. We built a life together, and now I feel like I don't even know the woman I married. Do I try to fix this for the sake of our children? Or do I walk away knowing that trust, once broken like this, may never be repaired? I feel lost. I feel numb. And more than anything, I feel like I was never enough. How do you heal from something like this? How can she just move on like nothing happened? I never imagined I'd be the one left picking up the pieces while she walks away like it was nothing. But here I am, struggling to make sense of how someone can cause so much destruction and then go on like they never did anything wrong. I ended my engagement with my ex-fiancée after her affair was discovered just weeks before our wedding. I won't go into every painful detail, but trust me when I say that what she did was cruel beyond words. She didn't just cheat, she betrayed me in a way that felt calculated, almost heartless. The worst part, her affair partner was someone close to us, a friend. I had seen him just hours before my entire world fell apart, completely unaware that he had been stabbing me in the back the whole time. After the breakup, I cut her off completely. I didn't want to know what she was doing, where she was, or how her life was going. But curiosity got the best of me, and I made the mistake of asking a mutual friend if she had posted anything on social media. She had. There she was, smiling in a picture with him, looking completely unbothered, like the last few months of deception and heartbreak had never happened. Where there used to be pictures of me and her, there was now just him. Her family even reached out to me, expressing their shock and sadness. Even they seemed disgusted with her actions. But somehow she just goes about her life like nothing happened. I saw her once when she came to collect the last of her things, new hair, new clothes, a carefree smile on her face. Meanwhile, I'm barely holding myself together, going to bed ridiculously early just to escape the weight of it all for a few hours. How? How can she be okay? How can she live with herself? How can she post happy, smiling photos as if she didn't completely shatter another person's life? I replay the memories over and over, lying in bed at night, asking myself, does she feel any guilt at all? Or was I just someone to pass the time with until she found something better? I know I shouldn't need external validation, but I feel like I do. I need to hear from others that she's a terrible person, that I'm not crazy for feeling this way, that she isn't just going to get away with what she did without a second thought. But even if everyone told me that, even if I knew she was the worst kind of person, would it even help? Because at the end of the day, she's out there smiling, and I'm the one left with the wreckage. Does it ever get easier? Sobriety opened my eyes. For most of my adult life, drinking was just part of who I was. A few beers after work, cocktails on the weekends, whiskey when I wanted to unwind. It was routine. I never saw it as a problem, just something that helped me relax, something that made life a little more fun. But a month ago, I decided to stop. Not because I hit rock bottom, not because I was forced to, but because I wanted to see what life was like without it. I wanted to be healthier, clearer, more in control. What I didn't expect was how much it would change the way I see my relationship. I've been with my girlfriend for 9 months. Not the longest relationship, but long enough that we've had serious conversations about the future. Marriage, kids, where we see ourselves in 5 years. I thought we were on the same page. I thought I loved her. But now, without alcohol clouding my mind, I'm starting to realize that I don't think I even like her. Before, little things never bothered me. I'd drink, and her nagging would just roll off my shoulders. If she started an argument, I'd either fight back with my own drunken passion or just brush it off with a laugh. I was happy to go along with whatever she wanted, whether it was a late-night deep conversation, a spontaneous trip, or just hours of talking about things that didn't interest me. Now, though? Now I sit in silence while she talks, and I realize how much of what she says just irritates me. She complains. A lot. About her job, about her friends, about things that don't even matter. And when she's not complaining, she's picking fights. I used to meet her energy, argue back, match her mood. Now I just listen, wait for her to finish, and change the subject. Sometimes I don't even bother responding. The silence between us has grown, stretching longer each day, and I don't know if it's because I've changed or if I'm just finally seeing what's always been there. There are good things about our relationship. I wouldn't have stayed this long if there weren't. She's funny, ambitious, and we share a lot of the same values. In many ways, she's the reason I quit drinking in the first place. I wanted to be better for us, to build a stable life together. But now that I have this newfound clarity, I'm starting to wonder if us was ever really right to begin with. I don't want to make any rash decisions. I know sobriety can mess with your emotions, make you question things that don't necessarily need questioning. Maybe I'm just adjusting, learning how to deal with life without the haze of alcohol smoothing out the rough edges. But at the same time, I can't ignore what I feel. And what I feel is that I might not be in love with the person I thought I was. So now I'm here, sitting with this realization, unsure of what to do next. Do I wait it out and hope these feelings pass? Or do I accept that maybe, just maybe, this relationship only worked because I was too drunk to see the cracks? If you made it this far, you're a real one. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more crazy Reddit stories just like this. And hey, drop a comment below. What would you do in these situations? I'm reading every single one.